global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. And if you've not subscribed to our channel, please just hit that red subscribe button. We're looking at what Wike had to tell Nigerians about APC. There had been rumors that he's going for presidency come 2023, but he has decided to react to it, and he says he's not interested in presidency, but he's currently doing some internal workings in his state to help fight against the pandemic. And he did mention some other things. We're going to look at that, and after the news we're going to analyze further, especially his emphasis on taking power from APC. All right, let's look at the news. Rivers State government Nyesom Wike had called on Nigerians not to allow the All Progressive Congress to continue to keep the country in its current calamitous state. This was as the governor said he was not nursing the ambition of running for the office of the president of Nigeria. Wike, who spoke when he appeared on a TV program, explained that the People Democratic Party was interested in taking over power on 2023 with a view to moving the nation forward and out of its current state. And according to him, he says the APC should not be allowed to continue to keep the country in its present calamitous state. We want to take over to move Nigeria forward. On speculation that he was gunning for the presidency, Wike stated, and I quote, he said, "Right now, I am focused on delivering the dividends of democracy to the people of Rivers State. To clear this speculation, let me state that I'm not going to run for the office of the president of Nigeria for now. I am concentrating on developing Rivers State. I am not a party to anybody saying that the problem in PDP is about 2023. That can be the problem in the APC because it is the ruling party. This is the last tenure of Mr. President and he's going. So people are hustling to take over from him within his party. The PDP has nothing to do with that because the way it is now, we are taking over from nothing." Commenting on former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's aspiration to testing for the presidency again, Wike said it was a fundamental right that could not be denied. And that's just what he had to say. And we just want to look at some of the comments that he has made, especially talking about APC as leaving Nigeria in a very horrific state. And also the fact that right now there is a lot of fighting, which Nigerians should take advantage of that to kick them out of office because they are actually destroying the country. That's the truth. That's what he said. So looking at this, what do you have to say about his statement?
Okay, let's start with the issue of Atiku Abubakar. He said that's his fundamental right.
Right, yeah.
Okay, fundamental right, that means that every other person vying for presidency shouldn't even bother to use PDP platform.
But I think that's quite political. The statement is political because right now, if you make any statement against him, you're going to put fuel into the fire. And it will redirect the focus that was on APC
to PDP.
On PDP. So right now it's just saying that, which is absolutely true. It's everybody right. Even you can go in for presidency.
Yeah, that's true.
As far as you have the money to buy the required things and you also meet up with this thing. So right now he just wanted to divert people. He didn't want to bring focus to PDP. But I know that thinking about the right person. But however, so you can skip.
Okay, but for the issue of APC handing over, he's actually trying to capitalize on the crisis within APC.
Yes, exactly.
But when he says that PDP needs to take power away from APC, I begin to wonder, is that not what is happening in Edo already?
Yeah, exactly.
By the time APC refused to allow Obaseki, to come in via, of course, the internal squabbles between Shomola and Obaseki, he just ported very quickly to PDP. So it's not a case of, I think the whole thing is not APC PDP thing. I think it's an individual thing.
Yeah.
A typical example was during the time of Ita, the time of Gospel Okpabio, where both of them were standing beside Adams Shomole. And the two people did eight years tenure. this making it 16 years. You could imagine the show of shame. Adams Oshiomhole just decided to insult APC, PDP, but the candidates were just beside him. He said PDP squandered and they destabilized Akwa Ibom. They looted and brought shame to Akwa Ibom, but APC have come to bring change. The two people have ported to PDP, APC, and the two people are the same two people who squandered and destroyed Akwa Ibom. They have moved from PDP because it was no longer favorable to them. They moved to APC, and now Adams Oshiomhole was now abusing a PDP. He didn't even abuse the two individuals. The 16 years people were just standing beside him. So it's just, to me, it's the same thing. APC, PDP, they're going to just change hands. By the time they realize the APC is no longer functioning, just like Obaseki, they will port to PDP.
Exactly.
So it will be circle of old crooks.
Yeah, really. Exactly. Which someone once said that it's not that politics is actually dirty, but the players themselves. And it's as if each of them have cards for they belong to all the political parties. If I am at this position for the now,
notice it. They're like footballers.
Yeah,
you don't abuse the coach.
Exactly.
Because that coach may be your coach. Just wait, because windows can open. You go and transfer. That's exactly how this whole thing is. So you can look at what is happening to Nyesom.
Nyesom, exactly.
The abuse that Oshiomhole gave to him 4 years ago is haunting him now.
And on the platform that Adams Oshiomhole used in haunting him
is the same
is where he's going to now. So to even reverse the whole thing becomes very difficult. And I guess most people are really learning from that no matter what, even if you have the worst contestant staring at your face, for the fact that there can be a switch tomorrow, you've got to be careful, to know how you're talking down on the person, exposing the person.
Sorry to digress a little. What makes it even difficult, because Oshiomhole even went further to explain properly. He said, in politics, those who live, you stay in glass house. You're on your own. Which means you don't trust stones.
Exactly.
Now, how does he change that?
Exactly.
Which means all these things he spoke from his heart. Forget that thing Nyesom was saying.
Yesterday.
He's not just talking. He spoke from his heart. Can he deny those things? Exactly. Of course not, because Oshiomhole said there was facts and figures. The professor who did the panel is still alive. Professor Sage is still in APC. So if you want facts, go meet him. And this university is still there. Okay. Just go and verify. It's still there. So what I was saying, to me, APC, PDP, they're a bunch of the same old crooks. So get now, new guys.
Exactly. Now, considering most of the problem that is facing APC, what do you think may happen? Because personally, I think that Bonny, who is the governor of Yobe State and also the caretaker chairman of APC right now, I don't think that he's going to, be in that position for the next 2 years, because they've given him a short period of time where he will have to set up a committee that will, organize the national convention, where I believe as at that time a new national working committee will be set up. Now, looking at the current situation, who do you think may likely be their next national chairman?
I wouldn't know. But that is where the real politics will begin.
Exactly.
But that is where we will know whether APC will break or if it will mend.
Because and I think, sorry, let me just come in here. I think as at that point, right now, everybody in PDP, in APC, will be planning for that national convention.
Everybody.
Because I believe that as at that time, all the parties that makes up APC will separate right now, because people are currently, the info going on is that CPC is totally in control of APC. Obviously. So I believe that ACN that Tinubu belongs to right now, they are going to call themselves to order. ANPP also, if there are still many, they are going to call themselves out and say, well, we've got to bring out someone. Remember that CPC had brought out somebody, so it's not our turn. Let's see how we can strategize and possibly bring out somebody who will be the national chairman, who will favor us during the period of politicking for the ticket. But
by default, NPDP will definitely move with a Buhari-led administration, which is the CPC, because already Amechi is like the godson of Buhari. And the fact that the big guns that made up the NPDP are all out. Except for probably Amechi, the likes of Atiku, Saraki, they've all gone. Tamboa, they're all out. They're now in PDP. But so he has to pitch his tent
Yeah.
with President Muhammad Buhari because they're not much. So by the time he moves down there, then if for any reason they said, okay, let's zone this thing to the southeastern place. Amechi already, his boys have started strategizing.
Yeah.
They started putting some small, they're whispering it into Nigerian ears that he's likely coming out in 2023. But he has not spoken, just like Atiku, just like Tinubu. He has not spoken, but of course, it's in the air that they want to contest come 2023.
Yeah, it's really a serious one. And this guy, most people were believing that Wike was going in for presidency, but he had cleared the air that he's not interested. But I'm also thinking of possibly PDP giving him the office of national chairman, because I feel that he has the capacity. Secondus is doing the little he can, but I feel that right now the drive is not there. Like Adam Oshimole,
the aggressive drive.
The aggressive drive is not there. Even me personally, whenever I look at PDP, I feel that PDP is regulating itself. There is no power above that is really fixing things. Yeah, you understand?
Yeah, that's true.
The party itself just regulating. The big guns are just putting things right and all of that. So I think that may be his position.
If we had a bite like Oshomale, let's assume, we're just assuming that Wike was in the position where Secondus was now, that where he's now. That thing that happened in Imo State where he had lost out.
Yeah.
Oshomole would have had it hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the two people, hot head, coming together, whatever it will take. If you want us to set the media ablaze, we will set it ablaze.
Exactly.
If you want us to, we will just go on. But second is more of a gentleman.
Yeah, he's not that.
He's not aggressive. He's just there.
Somebody said on a lighter note, somebody said that his name, Secondus, is affecting PDP. All right, that's where we're going to leave it. Let's go to our comment section and interact. Wike is talking about Nigerians pushing out APC, and also he gave us a little hint about what PDP is planning for 2023. Do you think that PDP may likely take over from APC to lead Nigeria? Let's interact.